It's time to roll.
All right.
I'm here.
Let me get my thing. Okay, here we go. Last time, as our heroes continued their trek through the Underdark, it quickly became apparent that their journey was more treacherous than they had planned. With more strange tentacle monsters reaching out for them from the darkness, worm-like creatures falling from overhead, and spooky, wailing cloak monstrosities flying by, the party did whatever they could to not be turned into a delicious meal for the local flora and fauna. As they cleared their way deeper into the cave system, a combination of some louder-than-normal spells and a stray shot from Tybalt angered one of the worst things lurking underground. A gargantuan purple worm. Running for their lives, the worm chased our heroes past an apparent drow ambush that was quickly dispersed by the angry creature, and as they ran for miles through the darkness, eventually it seemed the worm had given up and allowed its prey to escape. After taking a bit of a rest, the group healed Tybalt and Jinx of some kind of spore infestation from the floating fungus they had encountered earlier, and as they were leaving, a strange figure in a tattered cloak floated its way up the tunnel behind them, flanked by the zombified corpses of the ambushing drow and the purple worm, searching for some mysterious shard. Escaping into the sunlight, the party finally arrived at their destination, the capital city of Burgata proper. Within the walls of the bustling trade center, the Iron Tempest decided to try and make their way to new ally Violet's estate in the Nobles District, known as the Gardens. On their way, they saw a statue with a much younger-looking Mayor Higgins, flanked by two of his former teammates, his sister Abigail and her husband Jack. Eventually, the group found their way to the Gardens and approached the door of the Zapata family manor. Now, as our heroes are led inside the manor, a familiar voice calls out to Violet from the balcony overlooking the foyer. Violet! Welcome home.
Hey. Giant purple worm. What a scary name.
Giant purple worm.
No, talking about your intro. Fuck. They faced a giant purple worm.
Sweetie,
Couldn't have thought of something more intimidating.
Sweetie, I don't think you should be seeing purple worms at your age, but, you know.
Outside of character, it's been a while. What form was I in last?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Just in shit your pants for him.
So, I got your letter.
Probably Aurora.
Hey, show everybody what they're looking at real quick. This is the man that is standing over the foyer.
You'd probably be in your basic state since you was sick.
I do like a little elbow shiver to Jinx, but like, yo, you gonna hit that?
I love the symbol that's on his shoulder.
I'm just gonna shrug back. Mm.
So,
You miss me, Papa?
very much. I can't believe you're... He kind of tears up a little bit.
Of course, gonna run up and give him a hug.
You run your way up the stairs, and he just picks you up in a big bear hug and kind of lifts you up off the ground. I'm so glad to see you're safe.
Why wouldn't I be? Well, actually, I probably could answer that question a little bit. But you'd love to know what I've been up to lately.
I really would. It's been a complete mess here. Sorry, Violet, aren't you forgetting something, sweetie?
Introduce us, maybe?
Oh. I didn't know what he was pointing at. I was like, oh fuck, I forgot something important. Oh yeah, these are some new friends, you could say. I ran into the Flint over there, and I'll kind of point him out. I ran into him first, and he kind of introduced me to the group, who's been on some interesting adventures, to say the least. but this is... Fuck, I'm bad with names. This is Tybalt, Brad, Flint, Verna, and Jinx. And point to each of them prospectively.
Hello.
I nod. Hey, Papa Bear, you got a nice house here.
I wave my invisible arm.
Oh my god, that woman's missing an arm.
Yeah, that one's special.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet all of you. Any friends of Violet are welcome here. You all look like you've had a long journey.
Oh boy, have we.
That's
I'm parked.
interesting.
So, Papa Bear, what was with the super secret letter?
Yeah, I kind of told him that you'd sent me a letter and it wasn't good. What's going on?
As I said, things here have been chaotic. Probably best if we discuss it over food.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure you're all tired and famished. Pebbles, please, prepare the dining room. We'll have guests this evening. 9 of you? 8 of you?
Yeah, this guy eats like a horse. I point to Brad.
I mean, I'm quite hungry myself. And these sandwiches are good, but
Little punk.
what are we having for dinner? Or lunch, whatever time it is. I don't remember what time it is.
It's dinner at this point.
Okay, what's for dinner?
I believe we have some nice pheasant that's ready to go.
Ooh.
Please, everyone, let's make our way into the dining room and we can talk more there. Baron? It's good to see you. Oh, Mary Higgins! I did not see you
I
there.
totally forgot he was there.
So sorry, did not see you there. I'm assuming this was your entourage coming into the city. That they were. Quite capable bodyguards at that, even though we did run into some problems in the Underdark.
That was my bad, guys.
Violet's gonna, like, notably...
Could be. Combination of a lot of people's faults.
Yeah, but your father just kind of turns his head over and looks at you, Violet.
I said that we've been through some interesting adventures.
I would guess so. All right, let's hurry. We have a lot to talk about. So he's going to lead you all into the dining room. The house, the way it's set up is there is the main foyer that opens up into, I think I described this a little bit last time, but it's been a while. There is a second floor with a curved staircase on both sides that leads up to your father's study area where he does a lot of his business. To the right is the sleeping quarters, bedrooms, things like that. And to the left wing is the main dining room. Very large open space with these beautiful wooden columns inside and this massive chandelier over this large table. And then the kitchen off to the back. And as he leads you all into this room, you're all kind of overtaken by the grandeur of this place. It's magnificent.
This place looks expensive. Verna, don't
Well, I'm
touch
saying.
anything.
Let's not nail down. I need info.
You're not getting that. Anyway, don't steal from this guy. Come on.
You can't tell me how to run my life.
Right, that's when he kills you. You know, choice.
Do I smell angry bear time?
As you're all looking around the room, you notice that the accents on a lot of the wood, there's a lot of like these honeycomb patterns that's kind of carved very beautifully into a lot of the columns and the molding and things around the walls. And Pebbles, the small gnome woman that had ushered you all into the room, has done a very quick job and has already set places for everyone.
Wow, that was quick.
She's one of the fastest caretakers we've ever had.
Quick question. Papa Bear is human or a bear?
He's human. Put Papa Bear up there. His name is Byron Zapata.
Where's Mama Bear?
Suppose that's probably one of the things we need to discuss. So, you all came here through the Underdark.
We did.
And boy, will I never go back. Ugh.
Why did you choose such a route? That place is crawling with monstrosities. We don't even know what all's down there.
Is
There's
there
a
a
giant
pathway?
purple worm down there.
Shortcuts.
That purple worm was definitely something that'll tell me to never go back.
Well, I was trying to look for, see if we heard from my family. Frostbeards. They were
Frostbeards?
last seen there.
Wait, really? Frostbeards?
Yes, I'm Flint Frostbeard.
Bert and Helga's son.
Yes.
Huh. Well, it's very, very wonderful to make your acquaintance, sir. Sorry, I didn't know your parents that well myself, but my father did.
Did they do battle in the Underdark as well?
No, but they were very staunch politicians here. They were constantly trying to fight for better rights for the dwarves within the city. As you know, a lot of our population is dwarvish. Burgata proper itself was actually built on the ruins of an old dwarf kingdom. We built it up as kind of a trade center.
Interesting.
If you don't mind me asking, what do you do, Byron? Like, what is your trade?
I am the CEO of Honeycomb Proprieties. We handle a lot of the imports and exports coming in and out of the city. And in and out of the country itself as well.
The cereal?
What's cereal?
What's cereal?
Wait, we don't have cereal in this universe?
That's lame.
This world sucks.
Do you just import export honey, or what else do you import export?
Say that again?
Just honey you import and export, or what else do you
Well,
import?
honey was our major good to begin with. We've branched out, though, to just about everything that comes in and out of the city, except for magical goods. Omir's Eye are the ones that handle the magical goods coming in and out. So we tend to let them take care of any otherworldly things.
I could go for some honey right now.
Oh, well,
Ah.
here, have some. He passes you a bottle of honey that's on the table. It looks like a bear.
Ooh. Thank you.
Right.
So I'm guessing the letter has something to do with Lady DeGrey.
It did. Pebbles, can you, do the thing? Oh, yes, sir. Give me just a moment. And she kind of waddles her way over to the door, and she closes this large wooden, it looks like mahogany door to the dining room itself. And then you see her kind of trace her finger over the door itself, and this line of blue runes just appears right down the middle of the door. Alright, should be good.
Fancy trick.
What did you do exactly?
Silence. Want to make sure nobody is able to hear us.
It's that serious?
I'm afraid so. I honestly thought I'd lost you there for a moment.
But why?
Lady DeGray's been acting weird lately.
Define weird.
It's no stranger that, or no secret that she has control of a lot of things within the city here. Namely, she worked her way into a position where she actually has a controlling say on the Council of Four itself. But she's been making more unusual power plays. Increasing taxes amongst the were-creatures and the dwarves within the city. Making strange trade agreements with some of our allies. It's not really putting us in the most comfortable situation. Then when I heard that she was sending off Violet, I started to wonder.
Interesting. So stories of her, racism aren't understated then, is what you're saying.
Unfortunately, racism has run rampant throughout the city, and I don't agree with it whatsoever. I mean, after all, kind of motions to Violet, who I assume is just like face deep in a plate of honey at the moment.
Yep, she gives like a smile with like honey on the side of her cheek.
But
So are they still racist against the dwarves?
some of the politicians are. She is, for sure. I don't understand why. I mean, the dwarves have helped build this city up from what it was. It's... Honestly, we just kind of... Well, I mean, we were the help. This was the Dwarven Kingdom, after all. We just kind of helped bring it back to the forefront.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Indubitably.
So other than her blatant racism, has she done anything else that stands out?
As I said, making odd trade agreements with our allies, especially Alarok to the south. The Meridians haven't been involved yet, but
What are the trading agreements?
Yeah, what's so weird about them?
we seem to be exporting more of our magic items out than we're taking in. Almost as if somebody out there is stockpiling them.
Any idea who?
No idea.
Or where?
She works directly with the Sultan in Alarok, and I'm not entirely sure what he's doing with them.
I thought she was a collector of like magic items and rare stuff like that. Why would she be importing them out, exporting them out?
Which is another question. We don't know. We don't know if she's making any money off this deal or what.
What's coming here in exchange for the magic items?
Money of some kind. She has been giving large tax breaks to everyone else throughout the city, which also does not explain the tax increases for certain folk within, the lower sectors, but she's getting compensated some way. We just don't know.
Are her taxes racist?
Yes.
Yes.
Very much so.
She heavily taxing the dwarves and not everybody else?
Not heavily, but if you're dwarvish or were-blooded, then...
Shifter, right?
Right. Not just the shifter, but full were creatures as well. She's, been a little more harsh on them than usual. she wasn't too pleased with my monster inclusion initiative to begin with, and I don't know if it's her just trying to get back at me or just part of whatever scheme she's involved in now.
Why would she hire Violet if she clearly hates them?
And you seemed worried that she was sending me out.
Kind of lets out a big sigh. She's done something similar before to me, and
Like what?
Oh.
Violet, you remember that your mom went missing a few years ago.
Yeah.
Haven't entirely told you the whole story.
She slowly stops eating honey and just kind of looks at him. A little worried. What are you hiding then?
I'm not hiding anything. I was going to tell you when you were of age, and you have grown into a fine young woman, and you've already gone out in the world and faced it yourself, so I think it's time. Loved your mother very dearly. She was, chieftainess of the local werebear tribe. After we got married, she joined the Kelleray Union with the rest of us and actually started helping the Explorers Union. After you were born, everyone loved her. She was a very central figure throughout Burgata, and I think Lady de Grey kind of resented that. Given her history, it's not surprising. I feel like she was jealous of your mother, and one day she had received information of some relics on an island out in the Broken Isles. I believe the place was called Dagger's Edge. She didn't know about the Norellians and their campaign. None of us did. Based on what we can tell from the one explorer that made it back, the team landed on the beach and were immediately captured by Norellian military that had set up a base on the island. He kind of starts tearing up. As strong as your mother was, they tortured her and then finally finished it. I don't know entirely if we can blame Lady de Grey for that. As I said, none of us really knew of the Negrellians trying to expand their reach, but one thing's for sure, they are responsible.
Seems unlikely she'd do it twice, considering that's what she did to me.
Which is why
that's
why I started getting scared. When she had sent you down south, we didn't know anything about really an invasion into southern Burgata. And then when I had received the news, I immediately started thinking that's what she had done once more.
Why would you let your daughter go anywhere? Clearly, she's a giant hunter.
Well, you can't live in fear. I especially can't show her any fear. Plus, it was Violet's job. I mean, I'm not going to let her stay cooped up in here all this time. She's too social. Likes hugging people too much, which still haven't understood, but
Little messenger girl is a noble job?
well, with
Everybody starts somewhere.
Alright, she was climbing her way up through the ranks.
I mean, I can give a couple copper to a kid down the street and he can run a message.
Yeah, but that kid's not going to be able to hand out official documents very well. If anything, he might even try and steal them, forge them, and make more than a couple copper.
Yeah, tomato.
You said there was one person who made it back from Dagger's Edge. Who was that person? Are they still in town?
No, actually. I believe he moved back to Zento.
Oh?
I think his name was, what was it? Hornblower.
Giles?
Yeah, that's it.
Giles Hornblower.
Yeah.
That guy.
The guy I was supposed to deliver that message to.
He drops his fork. Are you serious?
I mean, I got him the message.
Okay, well then that just kind of confirms things.
So here's my question. There's got to be something going on. Who do you think is actually pulling the strings here? Is it Lady de Grey, or do you think she's just a puppet for someone else?
She's far too strong-willed to have anyone control her. And that's what's odd here. I don't think anyone is pulling the strings. I think she's just making these moves on her own. Whether out of jealousy or
Working
greed,
with the Neuralians?
that I don't know. As I said, the Neuralians haven't shown their heads yet.
But you don't know who exactly that trade deal is with. Could be with the Neuralians.
Could be, but from what we've seen, everything has been with Alarak so far. Matter of fact, there's supposed to be a delegation coming in tomorrow.
Intriguing.
From Alarak?
From Alarak. Ah,
They're
well,
gonna be
perfect.
collecting more items or no?
My guess is it's probably to discuss their trade deal. Perfect, then I'll give us just the chance to walk up in there and show Ariana what's for.
Yeah, about that. So we just gonna go in there, kick doors open, be like, yo, what's up? Or we got a more politically smooth way of rolling in?
Yeah, I'm hoping the mayor has a politically smooth way of rolling it.
Son, have you ever seen me do anything smoothly?
No, not as of yet. I haven't.
What do you think, Mr. I'm sorry, I'm not good with names.
I believe his name is Papa Bear.
You can call me Byron.
Oh, nice to meet you, Byron. My name
Can
is
I call you Papa Bear?
He kind of looks over at Violet. Sure.
What?
I guess.
There's a comment made that didn't go through my headset.
Oh. He said, can I call you Papa Bear?
Who's asking?
Tibble.
My Papa Bear. Give him a hug again.
Love you too, sweetie.
Do you have any ideas on how we can make an appearance without stirring the pot too much in a negative direction?
Well, with Wallace here, he's going to have to sit on the council. He usually uses a proxy. Well, there's no fun in that. I was hoping on just busting the fucking door down. My city was invaded, after all. I mean, I don't understand why she hasn't been sending us the need we've been asking for. I honestly can't tell you why either. It makes no sense. You would think that we would want to send some kind of something down there to try and keep you safe. Especially if we know that the Neuralians are moving in the Broken Isles. You're the most vulnerable city here. We lose Zenta, we lose our eastern trade routes.
Interesting. So how does a typical meeting go? Like, what goes down at these meetings? Drinking? Is it kind of like a social gathering almost? Or is it just like everybody sits at a desk and, like, all straight politics? Like how do these meetings go down?
Council chamber is a large room with a circular desk on the outside raised up above whoever's going to be talking within the middle of the room itself. Each one of the council members takes a seat around the outside. They introduce themselves, go over new business, old business, yada yada yada. A lot of stuff normally doesn't get done, but
What kind of people normally come in there to talk?
dignitaries.
What do they come in there to talk about?
Dignitaries, mayors of the smaller towns, anyone who has a problem that they need answered. As of late, a lot hasn't been getting done, and that's mostly because of Lady DeGray's unwillingness to work with people.
Why has no one been questioning this?
Mainly because she's too strong. She, at the moment, is currently controlling all of our ways of life. And,
Does she have like a military force backing her specifically?
well, not specifically military, but she does control all the money.
Well, I mean, you march in and take money.
And she can pay people to march right in and take it back.
Well, you have to walk away for that to happen.
Point is, she's grown too strong.
Not that I'm recommending killing anybody.
Well,
Don't get me wrong. I'm just curious. I mean, she's just a woman. No offense to
What's
ladies.
that supposed to mean?
No, I mean, she's mortal. Pokey, pokey, stab, stabs hurt. Kind of like your arm.
What arm?
Exactly.
But
I would agree killing her probably isn't the best way to go either. After all, she still has supporters in the city as well.
How does somebody get on the minutes or whatever to get into the meeting? Like, do you just request? Do you just show up, knock on the door, and be like, "Yo, I got something I want to talk about"? Or
A lot of bureaucracy. It has to be approved 3 to 4 months in advance. That's why I was super.
what?
That's why I was super pissed whenever I found out that she had canceled our meeting.
3 to 4 months in advance.
Well, it looks like we're just gonna
So we're kicking the door in and walking in.
force our way in there. Yeah.
You see
Is there any way
why?
to get this
What kind
expedited?
of guards do they usually have at these events?
Burgata High Guard, all paladins of Voldona. Though, with Mayor Higgins here, he has some privileges as far as bringing up new business, so, beating down the door might not be the most subtle approach, but we can definitely try and get her to at least listen to us.
So if we do beat down the door, they're not going to immediately try to kill us, is what you're saying.
Well, no, they can't. That'd be illegal. Why would they try and kill you?
Because
I mean, if there's some
breaking
bad
into
stuff
their,
going on.
I mean, we've been through a lot worse. This sounds like cake work, right?
Yeah, the last few cities we've been in have been trying to kill us, so it's just a natural state of being for us at the moment.
Why would anyone try and kill you?
I think it's because I'm so beautiful.
You do
Jealousy is nasty.
You do look familiar.
Oh! Do you recognize me? I'm gonna do like a pose.
Let's see if he does. You seem familiar, but I don't know. I don't remember the face. Honestly, sorry.
Oh, disappointment covers my face.
Take off your clothes, maybe he'll recognize you then.
Not really into guys, but okay.
Can't believe he doesn't know who Jinx is. My troop is famous around here, or I thought.
Did you say that out loud?
Yes.
Wait, Jinx.
Yeah, my troupe.
That traveling performing group, I don't know, it's not really a circus, it's more of a variety show?
It's a circus.
Yeah.
He said circus.
Shush, midget.
Huh.
What?
What?
Midget? He's over there.
Sheep.
Anyway.
He's over there.
Flint? Anyway, so
Anyway.
wait, so
Yeah.
you're with them, then? They haven't been seen in town here for almost a year.
Well, I've kind of been on the road, gotta, expand my horizons. The world needs to hear my music.
Interesting. That might not be a bad thing. You might actually be able to lift the morale of the people here. Your performance was quite popular.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe of getting a hold of a couple of the local, establishments, setting up a few shows.
If we need to gain the support of the people, that might not be a bad way to do it.
Hey, music touches the heart.
Oh, we can get to that.
Wish I could play an instrument.
Are we sure it's music touching the heart?
Oh, music touches the hearts. Other parts touch other parts.
Your father covers your ears, Violet.
Don't worry, I've become quite used to this.
And
I don't know what any of it means.
Now he's staring daggers back at the rest of the group.
I don't know what she's talking about.
I point to Jinx. It's all his fault.
Don't worry, your little girl's gonna grow fast in this group.
That doesn't really make me feel any better.
Don't worry. Nobody will touch her. She'll be fine.
Well, I think we need to come up with some kind of strategy for this meeting.
She did get to ride me, though.
Yeah, he turned into a bear. It was awesome.
And he doesn't.
It wasn't
know how to
a bad ride.
respond to that.
It was a dream. Don't worry. They're just making.
It wasn't a dream. You turned into a bear. You roared and everything. I haven't had a chance to talk to many bears lately. It was fun.
Which reminds me, Violet, your bracelet. Has she said anything to you lately?
No. No.
He kind of holds up his wrist and shows you his.
What about you?
It's kind of why I was feeling bad.
Did she say something?
Didn't say anything, but she did kind of make me feel a little queasy. That's why I wrote that letter when I did. I was hoping to try and catch you before you went any further south.
It's lucky I ran into Flint. Though I wish it was under better circumstances.
What happened down there?
They
Bow my head and close my eyes.
they lost a party member. And they kind of ran to me, and some, 2 Norellian guards showed up. And I'm not very good with words. Things happened, and we took their party member back to, whatever the town name is, because I don't remember it.
Back to Zito.
Yep.
As this is going on, I'm kind of reaching down and, fiddling with the bracelet.
Where is Pebbles right now?
She is in the kitchen currently.
Like, not in the room?
Not in the room, yeah. You can kind of hear pots and pans and things.
Okay, I'm gonna lean up to his ear and just quietly tell him about Pibbles.
Oh no.
I don't know how to tell her.
I don't know either. How long has it been?
That's a really hard question to ask. I mean, we were in the astral planes or whatever, and then we were in the Underdark.
Wait, astral plane?
Just less than a week. It's been less than a week.
Less than a week?
Yes.
It's hard to keep track of time.
About 5 to 6 days.
Oh my god. He's with the Church of Damas in Zenta right now, right?
Sounds about right. Sorry, I don't remember much of it. It was kind of a lot to take in at once.
I'm assuming you told him all of this, so...
Yeah.
Alright, well, we'll send some of the Kelray clerics down there to retrieve him. Thank you all for at least trying to give him some respite. And I'm sorry for the loss of your friend. About this time, Pebbles comes out with all of your pheasant. It's very beautifully cooked, very crispy golden skin on the outside. Each person has an individual pheasant, by the way. And she brings out large bowls of mashed potatoes and asparagus and green beans. There's sweet potatoes there also. Corn, just anything, any kind of vegetables you can think of, they have there.
Violet's eyes are glowing.
Now dig in, everyone. I know you're famished.
Thanks, Papa Bear.
Sweetie, don't growl at the table. Well, this is wonderful, Byron, but have you managed to gain any kind of foothold with the council? Fortunately, no. I've kind of been holed up here this whole time. I'm a little nervous as to what she's going to do. There's been talk of some ne'er-do-wells that have been seen throughout the city, and we don't know exactly what they're here for. But at the same time, I mean, these people, they come in and out all the time.
Oh?
It's a large trading center. They come in looking for information and they go on their way. Usually crime isn't an issue. But I kind of wanted to play it safe, just in case.
It's always good to play it safe.
Delicious food. Oh.
So let me ask you a question. Do you know anybody in town that I could talk to about my family?
Let's see, the Frostbeards. You're the last of your clan. There was, if I remember correctly, you were with the... who were they? The Stonefist clan, correct?
We had a yes.
We had a couple of Stonefists that were coming in and out of here, making trading routes through the Underdark. Haven't heard from them in quite some time. You might try talking to some of the miners.
Some of the miners?
Yeah,
Okay.
Coalbeards, I think, were their names.
cool beans.
Sorry, that's out of game laughter.
Do you know where I might be able to find them?
Lower districts, some of the more seedy bars they like to hang around in.
Nice. Let me ask you another question. Say you trade in magical items.
I don't
He
personally.
doesn't.
Oh. Who would you recommend us for some good magical items that will give us a really, really good price?
Well, I'm sure you can find 1,000 traders in the spokes that could sell you things. Of course, their prices are going to vary from person to person. As far as actual exporters, the Ormir's Eye actually has stores throughout the city that you can go into. They have a bit of a markup on them, though. Taxes coming in through the city. That's how they make their money.
Okay, sounds good.
So our plan is really just to barge in there.
Yep, that's about it. Unless anyone else has a better idea.
I mean, as much as I want to help, but she really doesn't like me, I guess. And knowing what we know,
Where do a lot of the nobles spend their nights?
I know where this is going.
Well, I mean, they usually like to spend their nights in their homes.
Wow, that's boring.
What about the ones that like to party?
Not many of those, I'm afraid to say.
What about people that work for the nobles?
Servants and things, probably find them in the bars in the middle districts. They're a little bit higher class than some of the common servants.
Okay.
Are we gonna go to the bars and try to see what we can find out?
Information might be nice. See if we can figure out what's going on around here before we just blindly barge into a situation 100% unaware of what's going on. That's just my thoughts. I mean,
I like it. Byron, do you have a brazier I can borrow?
Yeah, sure. I think we probably have one out in the foyer, actually.
Do you mind if I grab it and bring it outside for a little bit?
No, be my guest.
Thanks. Alright, while they're talking, can I go summon Jinx? I mean, not Binks.
I am summoned!
He's right there. Oh man, you have to open up every one of your shows with Tybalt going out on stage and summoning you.
Yes! Oh, that would be hilarious.
I'm not gonna be a hype man, Jinx.
And we could set up pyrotechnics, and it'll be great. No, don't let this opportunity pass you by. You like money, right?
well, if you need help with pyrotechnics, you could just ask Verna. Very good at that.
Well, no. Tybalt can cast Fireball. There's your pyrotechnics.
That's what I'm saying.
Is he gonna miss?
Yeah, I don't know if I like, if I trust your pyrotechnics, Tybalt.
My pyrotechnics are sick.
And so another worm comes out of nowhere.
That worm was so scary.
Alright, well, what have you all decided to do? You're welcome to stay here for the evening. We have plenty of beds.
I like this place. I plan on coming back here.
We'll see where the night takes me.
Well, myself personally, I don't feel like I need to be seen within the town just yet. I'm sure, Mr. Darius, you kind of feel the same way. Yeah, I'm probably just going to stay here for the evening.
Me and Tibble and Verna, your expertise might be useful.
Are you guys all coming with us?
I'm sorry, I sneezed. What happened?
Your expertise might be useful. We're gonna go see if we can find out what's going on.
Okay, let's go.
Flint is definitely coming. In case we run into a Coldbeard, is it?
Oh, what beard is it?
That's some type of beard.
One beard.
No beard.
Booze.
He wants booze. Okay, well, we're going for where booze are, because, yeah.
You
Oh,
guys
you
do
mean
like
you
your
far.
booze.
Before I leave,
Yes.
is there a chance, like, me and you could have a conversation?
Sure. Kind of looks around the room shiftily.
I'm gonna go do my thing.
Okay. Tibble's going to go resummon Binks.
Ellie, I just want you to know. Out of game, I'm peering at you very hard right now.
Peer all you want.
Don't do it.
Mm. I can't stop you.
Do you have a study or somewhere where we can talk?
Sure. We could go up to my office.
Perfect.
Trying to decide if I want to make you roll a charisma check for this.
Make me. I don't care.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
Actually, no.
You
Hang
don't
on.
even-
Hang on.
Don't even know.
Roll.
Well, hurry up with your talk, because I want to tell my dad about my adventures so far.
Yeah, roll persuasion real quick.
Okay.
Because he didn't completely recognize you, so. And he is a little bit wary, and you pass the DC. So, yeah, he'll agree.
Fucking plus 11. Really?
Don't be hating.
I don't even have anything that high.
Don't hate the player, hate
He
the
rolled
game,
a
man.
4.
It's okay. I was gonna suggestion him if he didn't agree.
Wow.
The wrong in all this. Oh.
Okay, so, yeah, he'll take you upstairs. What's everybody else doing during this period?
Still summoning Binks.
Thanks. Okay.
I'm being summoned so much.
That
Asking
takes-
Tibbles for something to drink.
Yep, Pebbles will bring you out a mug of ale. How long does it take to summon Binks? Is it 10 minutes or an hour?
Takes an hour.
An hour, okay. So everybody has an hour.
Bed.
What was that?
Going to sleep.
You going to sleep? Okay. So Brad's going to sleep?
No, we haven't slept yet.
I'm gonna
Wait,
go up
we
to my
didn't
room
sleep?
and I'm gonna try to contact or see if I can try to get some sort of signal through my totem.
We will say, Brad, you are led to a very, very wonderful room. Again, more of that beautiful wood, and the smell of the wood actually fills the room. Obviously. you
So the
can't-
janitor's closet because you can't see it.
Yeah.
Okay, before I go to sleep, I'm gonna make thing.
Okay.
Oh, okay, let's do this.
Heavy brew. Okay, roll 'em.
What tools?
All right. So you make 3, and the DC is a +6 added to it.
Cool. They don't have bed because I'm exhausted.
Okay, yeah. You kind of flop down on the bed that's given to you. You can't see anything, but oh my god, this is like a goose down delight that you've just kind of passed out in at this point. Violet, yes, you actually get to go back up to your room. It is completely decked out in pink.
Yes.
Beautiful little silver accents all over the furniture as well. And you're going to try talking to your mother.
Indeed.
Okay. Need you to roll a nature check.
Fuck. Oh, wait,
With-
actually.
With advantage.
Oh. That's not as bad as I thought it'd be.
Hey, she really wants to talk to you.
What'd she roll?
Not 20.
Oh.
Two. The way this works, 2 separate nature checks to try and connect you together.
Ah.
So, yeah, Violet, as you're kind of sitting there on your bed, just kind of kicking your feet back and forth, you kind of roll your mother's fang around on the necklace. Is it a fang or a claw? I don't remember. I think it's a claw. It's a claw.
I think it's a claw.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of just rolling the claw through your fingers, and as you close your eyes, you feel wind rush past your face, and you smell pine trees and earth, and things just kind of wrap around you. And then as you open your eyes, you hear something you're standing in almost a fog, almost like you're outside. But you hear off in the distance something growl. Oh.
Do I recognize what it's saying?
It's saying little one.
You said Earth, right?
Yes.
Okay. Otherwise, I thought you said birth.
Wow.
Smells like birth in here.
You're asleep. Okay, what's going on here?
I'm gonna return back to her with a roar that says yes.
She roars back in kind and says, "Be careful."
Be careful. What?
Gray lady.
Gray lady. What, can you tell me anything about what's going on?
Her spirit form is standing in front of you now, and it's just a large bear. And she kind of lowers her head and looks back up and kind of shakes it towards you.
Is it, can I, like, in guessing this is kind of like a trance or a dream,
Yeah, basically.
can I, like, hug her or anything in this? Am I capable of movement?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of give her a hug, as I normally do whenever, we seem to meet like this.
And she kind of snuggles into you, and you feel that energy whenever you start getting angry. That warmth, that power that wells up within you. You feel that again, but you don't transform.
What happened to you? Papa just kind of told me a little bit today.
She roars back to you. Evil from the east. Large gray man.
Okay. I gotta write this down somewhere. Do you think that she sent you on purpose?
She nods.
And she sent me to, huh?
She nods.
I want to help my friends, but I feel like I shouldn't go to this meeting. I don't know how I feel. I don't really know what to do from here.
She kind of nuzzles her nose into you and lifts up your bracelet. And you, as she does this, she transforms into her normal form.
Huh. I didn't know she could do that.
And outside of bear speak, she says to you, "Silver is a rare color amongst our people, and it always marked the bravest. I think you know the path you need to take, and just know that I'll walk with you." And then she disappears.
And pretty much once she's out of this and can kind of take a breath in her room, she's going to kind of start sobbing to herself after hearing the news of what's gone on with her mother and everything.
As you're crying, you still feel that warmth in you, though.
I feel like I should know what that is.
Anyway, so Violet has done her thing. Brad's asleep. Tybalt is resummoning Binks. Flint is drinking. Verna, what are you doing?
Playing in the corner.
Thrilling.
You know it.
Burning time till it's time to go.
Alright. Guess we'll go up to Jinx and Byron now.
Why you say it so dejectedly? Yeah.
Because it's probably unexpected.
It's not.
So dejected about everything. Anyway.
As Byron leads you up to his study, Jinx, he leads you in and closes the door behind him. And you see him touch kind of a wooden rune on the side of the doorway. You see more of those blue runes that light up. And then you also see a line of purple runes that suddenly snaps all the way around the rune and then disappears.
What's with the other runes?
Anti-magic field. Just in case.
Like somebody might try to blow us up?
You never know.
Or like you're scared I'm gonna cast magic on you.
I mean, honestly, I don't recognize you that much, and given the state of things currently, I can't be too careful, so...
Understandable. But I mean, you still took yourself alone in a room with me, and nobody could hear you scream.
Trust me, there's a lot of things in this room that you should be afraid of.
Are there booger men? I'm gonna go look under the desk.
Don't do that, please. Anyway, what was it you wanted to talk to me about?
Well, I wanted to talk to you about the racism that's being experienced lately. Because, I mean, I've heard about the gray. But is this rampant among other nobility and even in the common class? Or what's going on with that?
The commoners actually don't really believe in those kinds of things too much. They understand that they have to work together in order to survive, and with the state of the government itself within the city, I think they kind of understand that they do need each other. Everyone's trying to walk down on them, beat down on them. I don't believe in that. I'm trying to help them as much as I can, but obviously there's other forces at play. As far as the other nobles, there are a few that tend to agree with her xenophobia, but not many. A lot of them are against us for other reasons politically.
Oh?
They all have their own stories. And they all have their own reasons.
I see. So tell me, how bad are shifters and the like treated in these households, like the Greys?
The Grey hates them. I don't know why. I mean, our own daughter was a shifter. Though she hasn't been seen for years, never made any sense why she was so cold towards them.
Well, I think a lot of the xenophobia comes from lack of understanding, more fear than anything else.
Probably.
It's pretty common around the world, as far as I know. And that's the reason why I wanted to talk to you. You have clout here. You obviously have introduced bills to make change. And I could use someone like that.
Oh?
I'm looking to change the world, not just a country. But I gotta start somewhere. And finding someone with influence that shares a desire to make that change would be very beneficial.
Admirable goals. And how do you plan on going about this changing of the world?
Well, plan on a mixture of political moves, and I'm sure there will be fighting. Have you... Well, you probably never heard of it. Wild Rose. Have you ever heard of it? Rebellion.
Can't say that I have, unfortunately.
A long time ago, they tried to make this world a place where they could live in peace, but the way they tried to do it wasn't necessarily right. They were looking for more of a get rid of everyone so that nobody's there to fight against people that were like them. I want to change the world so that everybody can just live, including people like me.
You want everybody to be accepted. And what do you mean,
Yes.
people like you? I mean, you're normal from what I can tell. What, do you have an extra toe or something?
Ah!
Do you have a tail? I mean, a few people have those. It's not that big a deal.
I mean, I could have a tail if I wanted one. I guess it's best to show you. And I'm going to shift into my natural state.
He has a bucket for a head.
He panics. He jumps out the window.
Okay.
He's attacking me, but I have to kill Papa.
Quick question: does your transformation take magic at all? Is it something that you do on will?
It's natural. It's not magic.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know much about what your character does.
Yeah, no, it's just a
So
trait.
it's like my spirit rage kind of thing, where I can just take on the form of a bear,
Yeah, pretty
whatever the
much.
fuck I. Cool.
I have never seen anything like you in my life.
There's not many of us left.
How does that work? I've never... That's... Huh.
Yeah.
I need you to roll me 2 persuasion checks.
Is there a picture somewhere of his quote natural form?
There is. It actually should be in the gallery on Discord. Okay, good job. He did not roll very well. He almost actually jumped out the window.
Oh God.
He nat 1'd, I rolled a 54, and then I rolled an 18, and then I rolled a 21. So
Not that scary. Come on now.
I'd have had to beat your ass.
Like your papa killed himself. Like I didn't mean to. I swear.
that is super weird. He just kind of adjusts his tie and just excuse me. I you know, given where I come from, I shouldn't be surprised by this, but this is highly unusual. I can't say yes just yet.
That's fine. As long as you'll think about it. But I'm trusting you.
How about this? You help me figure out the situation in the city here. Maybe I'll think about it.
Sounds fair.
All right. He
I'm
raises
extending my hand.
raises his hand out also for handshake. Roll dex check. No, I'm kidding.
Dex check. He breaks my hand.
Yeah, so. Well, so you all are headed out to the bars. I'll offer you a little bit of something to pregame with, or
What you got?
very, very fine dwarven whiskey.
I'm always for nice whiskey.
You will
I'm gonna go ahead and shift back into Paris. So I actually have a mouth to drink with.
And he will pour you a couple of glasses, hand you one. To the future.
To the future.
And mutual cheers. And from there... Alright, we will say it is time for everybody to proceed to the points that they want to go. What would you all like to do for the remainder of the evening? Brad is asleep.
I'm gonna meet up with Sybil and Verna to go out.
Yay, disguise time!
Yeah, disguises.
I do not see a picture, by the way.
It's probably really far up there.
If anything, I'm just gonna probably catch up with my dad because she doesn't drink.
So it's just the 3 or 4 of us? Is Flint coming?
Flint's going to a seedy bar.
going to bars.
Where we're going.
We're gonna go in disguises though.
Fun could go as a cat. Or a monkey. Monkeys drink.
Cats drink too.
Yep, whatever y'all want to do. Make your decisions.
Alright, say we hit the bar in the middle district. See if we get any info.
I say we hit the bar in the lower district.
We're trying to get information from people that have connections to the nobles, so we can kind of know what's going on in their houses. I mean, if you want to go to the lower districts, I guess that's cool, but we basically need to go to the middle district.
Well, where their servants are, bro? Are they
Yeah.
in the middle district or the
Middle
lower
district.
district? Oh, then that's what we need.
Talk to the noble servants, not the commoner servants.
Okay. So, are you all heading to the middle district?
Si, senor.
I am.
Can't split up the party.
That's right. So you're coming with us.
I tell Binks to stay out of sight.
Man, this place is fancy.
It is, right?
That bowl was fancy too. Where the hell did you get that thing from?
It was just out. I think it's a piece of decor.
Holy shit.
We're staying there tonight.
Really? Damn. Man, you think you could, like, give me a bed of, like, mahogany ashes or something? That'd be fucking awesome.
We'll see what we can do.
So Binks poofs. He's invisible now. You all start making your way back out to the spokes.
As we're going to leave, and want to kind of dip into a shady area so I can shift into Jill in her outfit, so I can be a little beautiful, sexy.
Okay. Jinx is transformed into Jill, the small little redheaded 16-year-old who's apparently going to
It's
drink.
legal. Hey, you said it was legal in this world.
It was legal in Zento.
Ooh.
I'm
Is this
18. I'll be whatever age I need to be. That is the beauty. that is the beauty of my race.
Sounds OP. Please nerf.
That's why he, yeah.
That's why I didn't get a feat. Everybody else did.
Because he wanted to play a changeling.
So are we all going in disguises or what?
I think it would be best.
Can I play with my disguise kit?
Sure. Roll your disguise kit.
It's a roll?
Yeah.
Where is it? I don't have it as a roll.
Just click on your kit.
It's not in there, Carson.
Well, it should be in there. Why is it not in there?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't put it in there for me.
Because you did.
It's still in my backpack.
Ah, damn it. Hang on.
DM didn't wipe my ash for me. Oh.
You are not proficient. You are not proficient. You are not proficient! Whatever, you're proficient. And this is a dex check for you. You have no mods. Okay, there you go. Roll your disguise.
Can I help?
Yeah, if you want to give her help. Give her help. You can do it. Go off the first.
I don't know what to say.
Go off the first one with help. You rolled a 20.
Just give me advantage.
Well, you had help, so you have advantage.
Okay.
Ooh.
I have proficiency in it, so I probably should have done it.
That goes off of strength, by the way.
It goes off dex.
Do you have it set for strength?
No, because you rolled it too quickly. It wasn't set yet.
You told me the roll.
Remember, it's a 22.
You rolled a 22. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're good.
Hang on. Gotta fix.
No, make him roll it again now
Okay.
with no help.
I'll probably be all right.
Anyway,
Even
Verna.
though still-
Rolls in that one.
Anyway, Verna, you pull out your disguise kit, and Jinx is going to kind of give you a hand. She actually does your makeup and kind of pulls your hair back into a bun, and you pull your mask up over your face, and she kind of furls up your clothes to where you look a little fancier than you usually do. It's kind of hard to pick you out from just a regular noble servant.
Still only has one arm.
Shut up.
Disguise that.
I'm going to fashion a wooden one.
You don't fashion a wooden one, but you do kind of
Oh.
throw Verna's cape of Montblanc over her stub, to where it looks rather fashionable and rather cool, and you can't tell that she only has one arm.
I hope somebody asks you for a handy.
They'll get a stabby.
So Jinx and Verna have disguised themselves.
Are they doing this in like the lobby of the house
I'm assuming.
before they leave?
Yeah, it's like in the
It worked.
foyer.
We're in like some room that's all pink and decked out in pink.
You're wearing all pink?
No. We're in a room that's decked out in all pink. You know, it's pink this, pink.
Oh, like a powder
You're not
room?
doing this in my room.
That's a powder room. You have a powder room. Because you're fancy like that.
Oh.
Oh.
So yeah. Okay, Tybalt. Are you just going out there?
No, I guess I would need one of your guys' disguises to get to change my appearance.
Okay. I will disguise kit him. Once I find my tab. Verna, you wanna help me out over here?
Yeah, what do I gotta do?
Exist.
That's pretty hard to do.
Give him advantage.
I mean, if Verna's helping, he does have advantage, so...
Give it to
You
him.
Do you want me to roll?
No.
No, that's not what that does. So, yeah, you're in the powder room with them, Tybalt. Jinx kind of lightens up your skin a little bit, so you're not, like, that super deep purple. Unfortunately, they don't have any contacts to hide your eyes with. And they give you, like, some basic commoner's clothes to kind of replace your Voxian robes you're wearing.
Okay, cool. Flint, you staying like that?
Yep. They don't know. No one knows who I am.
You're just some old fart.
That's it. I'm just an old dwarf. Well, actually, I'm a young dwarf, but
My main concern is if we do run into some of them, and they're with the nobles tomorrow.
Yeah, that might be a problem. Like, these guys were asking questions.
y'all are asking questions. I'm just drinking beer or ale.
Oh, well then, yeah, it don't matter.
Alright. So, we'll say that you all have your disguises set, and Pibbles will let you out.
And don't you all get back here too late. I'm gonna be locking the door here at 11.
Okay.
What time is it now?
I am gonna slightly adjust my age just to make sure here, you know.
Yeah, they're still probably going to card you. I'm kidding. Anyway, right now it's currently about 8:30.
Okay. So we got a little bit of time.
Yep.
So Teddy's not coming with us? Teddy Bear?
Teddy or Brad?
Yeah, Brad's asleep, and Violet wanted to go talk to her dad, so.
KK.
Let's get out of here.
Okay. Alright, so all of you are going to make your way to the middle districts, also known as the Spokes, the main trading district within Burgata proper. As you make your way out of the gardens, you wind down a large set of steps that kind of leads through some fancier looking houses. And you can start seeing that the buildings become not decrepit, but older looking as you start making your way back into the main part of the city. Definitely a lot of stucco and wood putting these things together. Like I said, it's very reminiscent of Old West Boomtown. A few of the buildings are made from wood and they're whitewashed, because, that's fancy. But for the most part, this place looks like the middle class area.
Do I notice any shops? I know they're going to be closed, but I'm just looking for see if there's any shops.
You do. You see quite a few shops throughout this place. There's an apothecary who specializes in potions and poisons, things like that. You do see one of those magic shops that Byron was talking about before, one of the Ormir's Eyes emporiums. You see blacksmiths, you see weaponsmiths, you see tailors, just about anything you can think of. You can find in this area.
Yeah, just making mental notes for later, for future reference.
Is there like a pet shop?
There is a pet shop.
But like, exotic pets.
Let me see if they have exotic pets. Yes, they do actually. There is an exotic pet shop.
Nice.
However, you do make note that shop is one of the first ones that you see. It is closer towards the gardens itself. So it probably caters to more higher end clientele.
Ooh, maybe we can get some information out of that place too.
Out of a pet shop?
Yeah, they gotta have like books, like people having high exotic pets with high maintenance. You never know.
Note to what you said, higher end clientele, not the likes of you.
And as you all are making your way down further, do you all know where the bar is?
Wherever the
I
loudest-
would assume, since I used to regularly perform here, that I would know where most of the establishments are.
Jinx, I will let you roll general intelligence check, because it's been a bit since you've been here.
Can I help him with that by rubbing his shoulders or her shoulders right now?
I don't think that's gonna work. Also, that's kind of creepy. She's
But I like
16.
it.
Yeah, you know where it is. One of these bars you actually used to frequent this a little bit. It's called the Broken Spoke. It is closer towards where that statue was in the middle of the Ode to the Champions, where a lot of the traders from outside the city come and gather. This was a good place not only to find information, but to kind of shoot the shit with people from all over the world that were passing through.
I'm going to one thing is I'm going to let them go in like a minute or two before I go in, so they don't think we're together.
Okay.
And I'm going to sit at a different part of the bar.
I am going to adjust my blouse a little lower than normal and, get sexy.
Okay. I need you to roll a charisma check.
Nat 1 drops him to the floor.
This is your passive charisma check.
That was almost a 22.
I know.
You look like you're 14.
I mean, that might not be a bad thing. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know what these people are into. I mean, it might be, like, on point.
Could you imagine rolling a Nat 1 and you look like you're 1?
Like, is that how that works? Is based off my
Gross.
On a scale from a 1 to a 10, you're looking at about a 7 right now.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's okay.
Shoot, a few drinks in them, I'll be fucking a 10 in no time.
So
The 7's a great start before they start drinking.
let me see what I did with my bar music. So yeah, you all make your way into this bar as the three of you, open up the door. It's got those, folding. I don't even know what you call those doors. You know what I'm talking about, though.
The saddle doors.
I guess, yeah.
You're
Like the
welcome.
old Western type of doors? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As you bust those doors open, you see all kinds of people that are in this bar. There's this low haze of cigarette smoke that's just kind of hanging in the air. There's an old guy behind the bar, looks to be human, has the curled handlebar mustache that's tossing out shots to people. There's a
Is
guy.
he cleaning the glass?
He is cleaning glass, actually.
Fantastic.
Man who cleans glass?
Man who cleans glass. Western man who cleans glass. There's a guy playing a piano. Jinx, you remember the stage here very well, actually. Not an overly complicated stage, just kind of a place where anybody who wants to can jump up and kind of act a fool and sing along if they want. But you, of course, have done many performances here before, so. As I said, lots of people all over the room. There is a couple that seems to be in a booth that's, kind of lovey-dovey, laughing at each other. There's 4 dwarves that seem to be enthralled in a card game over in the other corner, kind of gathered around a table that looks to be made out of a barrel. There is a large man in a cloak who is sitting in another booth who's just kind of keeping to himself, it looks like. And there seems to be a tiefling and a tabaxi that are kind of talking with each other.
Okay. That's just the general room.
Just the general room. There's a few other people that are kind of standing around, but
I would like to do this right off the gate. And it didn't go through. Let's try again.
let's see. Over the music in the room, you feel something. A softer music that seems to be playing over it as you kind of reach out with your feelings and kind of feel the room a little more deeply. So just to tell you the exact position.
You know the location of any celestial, fiend, and undead. That's the only thing that I think I get exact positions on.
Okay, so yeah, you wouldn't get the exact position, but you do hear that softer heavenly music rising above the piano that's playing in the room.
And he knows where Binks is.
Oh yeah, and Binks.
Yeah.
Binks, waves behind you, even though you can't see him.
Just ignore it. I would know. I'm like, I know who Binks is. Like, I'm sure I wouldn't be used to his,
Oh, and Tybalt.
him.
And
Timbers
Tybalt,
down your neck.
and Tybalt, and the other tiefling that's talking to the tabaxi.
Like, mm.
Does anything stands out in this little bar?
The bar itself, not really. There is a shotgun hanging over the fireplace. A large moose head on the other side.
I would like to casually walk over and is there any like space open at the bar?
Yeah, there is a stool that is open. You do see that there are 3 human men who are standing at this table taking shots, or standing at the bar itself taking shots. 2 of them kind of look to be in just common workers' clothes. One of them looks to be in kind of a fancy waiter's outfit.
Is there anybody that looks depressed drinking?
Nobody looks really depressed in here. The whole vibe of the whole room is very jovial.
Then we're at the wrong bar.
I'm gonna walk over to the bar and order a drink.
Okay.
Hello, can I have a drink, please?
Yeah, what can I get you, little lady?
What are they drinking?
Hard red whiskey, finest that you can get in the area.
Oh, I would like to try that.
Sure thing, miss. That's gonna be 3 silver.
You cut out. It's 3 something.
3 silver.
Oh, 3 silver, huh? Okay. Toss the 3 silver up.
He's making you sound like you're a 4.
Alright, pours you a shot. Slides it over your way.
And I would like to kind of casually listen in on what the 3 guys next to me are talking about. So let me roll a perception, I guess, since I'm trying to actively listen.
Yep.
Is there like a table in the corner or something?
Give
There
me
is-
advantage.
There is an open table that you can go sit at, Verna. And at this time, I'll say, Flint, you all also walk in and find yourself a table.
I'm gonna go sit with Verta at the other table.
Okay.
I'm gonna have Bink spy on the Tabaxi and other tiefling.
Okay. Binks actually
Good call.
sits down right in the middle of the table and just kind of like puts his face on his hands and is just listening intently. They can't tell he's there. First off, Jinx, what you hear is the basis of the conversation that you can tell that's going on between these 2. Obviously, they're just all complaining about work. The guy, however, in the waiter's uniform, you hear him mention something to the effect of, "She still doesn't know what I am yet, thankfully." And if she ever did, he would probably be fired.
Intriguing. I am going to actually offer to buy the 3 gentlemen another shot. Would y'all like a drink on me?
Oh, hello there. What, you mean like you're buying or other drink off you?
Wanna like fake a blush and be like, "Oh my, maybe just buying for now."
Sure. If you're offering, go right on ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna order the 3 of them a drink and myself another one as well.
Okay. You buying the same stuff?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Actually, what other types of whiskey do you have? What's your top shelf here?
Ha! You're gonna find this very interesting, little lady. He pulls out a decanter with kind of a pinkish brownish liquid in it.
Oh no.
I kind of tilt my head to the side and have an interested look on my face. And what is that?
Special drink for the Church of Damas. I think they call it a catalyst or something like that.
Oh. That sounds delicious. And if it's from Thomas, it's got to be good, right?
Only the best. He only puts a seal on the stuff he likes.
Okay. Well, is that okay with you guys?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Sounds fine to us. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll have that.
Okay. You'll pour all of you shots of that. This is going to be 4 gold for all of you.
Okay. 4 gold each, or 4 gold for the
4
four
gold
of us?
each.
Okay. I have to do El Math though. There's 4 of us, so 4. So okay,
16
easy.
gold.
Math. Yep.
All right. While you're sitting there drinking with them, Tybalt Binks kind of reports back to you. They're just talking about food and shit. Hey, I think we know this guy.
Who is he?
The Tabaxi.
Can I take a closer look? Like through Binks?
Yeah, sure. Roll investigation. I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll give you advantage because, it's not that hard as to who this is. You remember that Whiteford Tabaxi that you guys actually did a lot of business with back in Cento? Counts his coins.
The shopkeeper?
The traveling merchant.
Oh. Oh, right. Is he who we got the beads off of?
Yep.
And the bag of holding, yeah, all the others.
All right, I'm gonna go up to him and say, "Hey, what's up? I did business with you in wherever that."
Did you? You don't really look that familiar.
Yeah, we bought a bag of holding and some exploding beads.
Bag of holding and exploding beads. Oh, you're that guy. You look much paler.
Yeah, I haven't gotten any sun. I've been in the Underdark and I was kind of sick, so I'm still getting over it.
The Underdark? What the fuck did you go down there for?
I got lost.
Obviously. Come, friend, sit, have a drink with us.
Will do. Do you mind if my little friend joins? Verna, come here. I graciously walk over there. What are you doing in town?
I just made it back in. I was restocking before I head back to Ararak.
Do you have anything to do with Lady de Grey sending magic items to Alra?
Oh, no. I don't deal with any of that business. That's a little too cutthroat for me.
Okay, mad.
Do you know who does though?
Or Mirzai, they're the ones that handle all the magic items coming in and out of the city.
I'm sorry, what was that name again?
I'm lagging, I think.
Omer's Eye?
Yes, that's them.
I gotta say, that bag of holding is great. Let me buy you a drink.
If you're offering.
And who's your tiefling friend.
Ah, sorry. Allow me to introduce my friend here. This is. His name is. I'm sorry, friend. What was your name again? Ah, Louis Piquet. Very wonderful to meet you. I disconnected myself on accident.
Plug back into the Matrix.
Yes, Luis here is apparently one of the best chefs in Burgata.
Really? Where do you work?
Well, I feel like it.
Let's take him back to our bar.
Are you currently in between jobs?
Actually, yes. Was traveling through the city looking for any hungry souls wishing to try my cuisine.
Oh boy, that's good.
Have you ever been to Zento?
Sento, I passed through the city once, a long time ago.
We actually have a bar there.
A bar there, interesting.
Always looking for more talent.
You don't say. Well, I'm not really the type to settle down with one lady, if you know what I mean.
We got that covered as well. Whores everywhere.
Oh, mon dieu.
Jesus, just give out the secrets.
It's everywhere.
It's not really a secret anymore. I don't think.
Oh, you're speaking my language now, my friend.
I think you'd be into it.
I think so. Tell you what, next time.
It's called the Lusty Barmaid. Next time you're in Zento, come look us up.
I never heard of that bar before. I might have to go give it a try.
At least stop in for the whores. Like, we're known for that, and the booze as well. But we'd love to expand our culinary position. If you catch my drift.
Wouldn't man try my hand? After all, I was taught by a very wonderful chef that came from that area.
Who's that?
A little kobold.
What's his name?
His name was Burgata, one of the best chefs in the area. Poor guy, not many people want to employ him. He's too short.
We employ a kobold.
Do you now?
We do.
Kobold chef, do you know his name perhaps?
His name escapes me.
Oh,
I'll try to get. What is his name?
I don't know.
Roll history.
Oh my god.
I know what it is, but I'm way over there.
You don't remember. Verna doesn't remember either.
It's like at the tip of my tongue.
He's a little dude. He's a little kobold. He makes our food. How many chef kobolds could there possibly be? Maybe this is your guy.
who knows? But, I mean, could have been that there's a resurgence in kobold chefs since Brig became large. Oh, that's so silly. Kobold becoming large.
He's red. Was your guy red?
Yeah, that does make it a little bit more on the nose. Perhaps it's him. But tell you what, next time I'm in town, I shall stop by. See for myself.
Please do. Anyway, let me buy you that drink. Can I flag down a waitress?
Yes, there is a barmaid that's passing out drinks to everybody.
I heard something about you guys having a bottle of Damas's finest.
Don't know if you heard that.
All right, what's the best stuff you got?
I mean, we got some top shelf whiskey from the north. That's pretty good.
All right, 4
That's-
glasses of that.
Is that all you got?
I might actually have some Lalolian rum.
I prefer whiskey.
All right, 2 shots of Dolmore 360, I guess.
This is the best. I love it.
I'll have an Xbox 360, please.
You're asleep.
Yeah, please. 4 shots from me, Verna, my friend from Alarak, and Captain Picard.
Sure. That'll be 1 gold for all of you.
All right, Flipper 2.
Okay. She thanks you, and she will go grab your drinks. Jinx, what are you doing in the middle of this? Actually, wait, no. Let's see what's... Flint, what are you doing during this?
Well, I hopefully flag down a barmaid and give me some dwarven ale.
Yep, the same girl. She brings you a nice mug of ale.
I'm taking a look at the card game over there with the 4 dwarfs, or I'm gonna assume that I saw the same thing when I walked in the bar that you told them guys.
Oh, yeah, nothing changed. There are a few more
Yeah.
people that have come in. A couple of younger looking, looks like a dwarf and a halfling, in nicer looking servants' clothes that have come in.
I happen to ask the barmaid if she knows what game they're playing, what card game.
I'm not sure, actually. I don't speak Dwarvish.
Okay. I get up and walk over towards the dwarves.
Okay.
In Dwarvish, I say, "Hello, friends. My name is Flint. How are you?"
Hey, what the fuck you all on? First thing you notice, Flint, as you walk up to this table is these guys look grimy.
Are they like grimy as far as working grimy?
Yeah, 2 of them look grimy as far as working grimy. The other 2 look like they've been rolling around in mud for some reason. And not only are you hit with these like very earthy, dusty smells, but also heavy, heavy smell of alcohol.
Oh, wouldn't happen to be part of the Coalbeard clan, would you?
One guy looks down at his very obviously black beard and looks back up to you. Maybe?
Let me further introduce myself. I'm Flint Frostbeard of the Frostbeard clan.
Frostbeard! Go fuck yourself.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Don't you try and make me. No one's seen a Frostbeard in this town in years.
Yeah, that's what I heard. But now,
How
I'm
far?
here.
How far is Flint from our table?
He's probably about 10 to 15 feet behind you guys.
Can we hear them yelling like that?
Yeah, but they're speaking in Dwarvish.
Ah, okay. Never mind then.
Actually, I was hoping that the Coalbeards could help me. I'm looking for the rest of my family. They were headed this way.
Oh, the rest of your family, eh? Well, what can a Coalbeard do for you? Nobody comes looking for us.
Well, actually, it's a twofold thing. First and foremost, I'm looking for my uncle, and the rest of they came this way, looking for him. We came through the underworld, Underdark, and didn't see them. Kind of got chased out of there by a big purple worm.
The Underdark! One of the ones that's covered in mud just kind of like slams his ale back and slams it back down on the counter. Ha! How the fuck you go through there for?
Like I said, I was looking for my family.
Sounds like you were looking for a death wish.
Nope. Family went down there. And the path led up to here. Didn't find them down there.
Look, lad, no one's using them tunnels. Too much bad shit going on down there.
Oh, yeah. We know. Me and the group I was traveling with, we made it through.
Hey, lots of the creatures have been getting a little more bitey lately. Not to
Yes,
mention
they
the
have.
drow have been a little bit more active than they need to be.
Drow. Huh.
Hey, we've had a couple of them
Not to mention all the little flying capes and strangler stalactites.
Hey,
That
everything down there wants you for a sandwich.
Yep. But anyway, kind of looking for my family. Because we got an issue that needs to be resolved. Then was sitting there talking with Mr. Hold on. Mr. Zapata, and he says he piqued my interest, and it kind of bothers me that the dwarves here are getting racially having racist things done to them, and that doesn't stick well with my family background, and I also want to help with that.
You're damn right we're getting profiled. By him!
By him?
Hey!
He said it was by Lady de Grey.
Of course that's what he wants you to think. Oh, you just crawling out of the caves.
Can I roll an insight on him?
Sure.
Is that the one, though, if I can tell he's speaking the truth?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Insight.
You don't know if he's speaking the truth or not, but he definitely believes what he's saying.
Okay. Yeah. Well, regardless who's doing what, it's still bad. And I know my mother and father, Helga and Burnt, Frostbeard, were trying to, before the Underdark War, were trying to make sure that everything was at ease here with everybody, but now it's not. So, with that being said, not only am I finished looking for my family, also want to take up the cause that my mother and father did too. Because
Look,
even though we belong
pal.
to different clans, we need to stick together.
the guy that you're talking to, he stands up in front of you, and he slams his mug down on the table. Look, lad. I don't care if you think you're Helga and Burnt's lad. I don't care that you're working with the racists that's making our lives so much worse around here. I don't care if you're walking up in me bar wearing your fancy army robes, acting like you're some kind of big shot. What I do care about is that you're going down there stirring up all the bullshit in the Underdark, making our lives even worse than it is.
I'm going to intimidate him.
Okay.
That didn't work.
Oof.
Here
Yeah.
we go.
Listen here. I am trying to help. Trying to find my family. Don't piss me off.
Well, you know where you can find them? Right up here! And he bends over and shows you his ass.
Finger it!
I take Amberhorn and I slam it right up his ass.
Roll initiative.
Yeah.
Hey, Carson. Carson, do you
Everybody?
smell that?
What?
Do you smell that? The smell of demonetization.
Everybody roll initiative or just Flint?
Anyone who's participating in this, because there's a bar fight breaking out.
Ooh, bar.
Boy, am I glad I stayed home.
You know what? I'm gonna join.
Verna, stay still. What the fuck?
I can't let him do anything by himself. But can I stay sneaky or like?
Go ahead and roll stealth through the.
Well, do you give up your stealth for rolling an initiative?
What are you doing?
I'm about to help this dude.
We can't get involved.
I'll run away. Don't worry.
We got this council meeting. Let's go get some information. And now we're fucking sodomizing men with
Destroys a
them.
segment of town.
This is amazing.
And I'm in a disguise. Nobody's gonna recognize me.
This is by far the best turn of events that I
Actually,
think could
yeah,
have
because
happened.
you're disguised, you'll get that nat 20, so.
Hey.
Verta, as all the commotion starts busting out, like, you immediately blend into the confusion going around. Nobody can tell where you are. All four of the dwarves have stood up at this point. Go ahead and roll to hit with Amberhorn. Flint, since you got
12?
surprise round.
You're really sticking Amberhorn in this dwarf's asshole.
This is awesome.
Here we go.
Hey, that dwarf should be at disadvantage as well because he's got his best.
Do I need to roll offhand too?
That's up to you.
Is that the loop hand? That has to be the loop hand.
Better question: How are you hitting this guy?
I'm actually doing. If he's bent over, I'm actually doing like an uppercut.
Okay.
So like you know how. Basically an uppercut on him.
Yeah, I see what you're doing. Okay, hang on 1 second.
I'm back. What's going on?
You weren't here? Oh my god.
You said
They're
you
in a
weren't
bar
here.
fight.
Bar fight.
Who's in a bar fight?
Currently just Flint and Verna.
Why are they in a bar fight?
Fill you in. Flint asked some questions. The dwarf told him to go fuck off. And he, bar fight.
He tried to intimidate him. There was bare ass shown.
He's
I think
currently
sodomy is taking place.
rolling to insert Amberhorn.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'll be right back again then.
You not participating against the 12 dwarves he's up against?
No, I'm tactically trying to get information at the moment.
All right. Well, as the bar fight's breaking out, how are you trying to get information from these guys? Are you trying to seduce them?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask them. I was gonna ask them some questions and stuff.
Okay. Do you want to pull them out of this?
Yeah. I guess we'll kind of stay away from the fight.
Okay.
Well, describe the sodomy quick.
Well, first I got to see what's going on in the rest of the room before I describe the sodomy. God damn it! God damn it! So Jenks, roll persuasion real quick just to see if they'll change rooms with you. With advantage because of what you've been drinking. 25, yeah. They'll all go with you to another room. As they see everything,
Okay.
like, they're just like, oh shit! And they just kind of like all file out of the room quickly. Several of the other people in the room, though, start getting involved. There a couple more dwarves have come in and started brawling. People outside have come in. Currently engaged with you, though, Flint, there's probably the 4 dwarves that are in front of you, and there seems to be a couple more behind you. So you rolled the hit with Amberhorn there, and are you using your other attack?
Yes.
Okay, roll it. Okay, and finish him.
You killed the dwarf?
God, this is awesome.
No one makes fun of my family. No one threatens me. And no one shows me their ass. This is what happens. Uppercut. And then as he's flying through the air from the uppercut, I take the other end and just impale him with it.
Okay. And as his body slumps off your weapon onto the floor, the rest of them pull out their knives and start to come at you. And let's see, it is now their turn to hit. Also, player 2 has entered the fight.
Player 2 has entered.
The rest of you that are left in the room see the large man that was in the cloak sitting by himself. He gets up now and he starts making his way over to where the dwarves are fighting Flint. And Flint, he is going to grab one of them that starts coming at you. He's going to punch him in the face for 8 points of damage, and then he's going to take another swing at the guy. And with another uppercut, he's going to lay him back into the table behind him. That guy is out. Let's see. One's coming at you now, Flint. Okay. Does 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to take 10 points of piercing damage as he pulls his knife out and plunges it into your shoulder.
Ouch.
The other one rolled that's a 2 on the dice, so that's a 4 total. That's going to miss. As he takes his knife,
misses, but yes.
As he takes his knife and he tries to slash at you, you kick the other one off quickly, and then you dodge out of the way, kind of parry his attack with Amberhorn. Verna, it's your turn now.
Which one's like the most distracted on Flint?
The one that's most distracted on Flint is probably the one that just got kicked off of him.
Let's see. I want to hit one of them with like the back of my blade to knock him out.
Okay.
The one that's probably gonna charge him next, probably.
Alrighty, roll to hit. That will hit. Roll sneak attack. And that'll knock him out.
Can I still stay stealth?
Roll stealth. Yep. Verna, as you kind of weave your way through these people, you see this guy who just got kicked off by Flint. As you see him recoil and just... he shakes his head and he pulls his knife back out. And as he starts running back up at Flint again, you pull your dagger out and you just beat him in the back of the head with the hilt of the thing. And he goes down and crashes into the table. The table goes flying up and just covers his body. And as the table flies into the air, you use this as an opportunity to slide back through its shadow and back behind the bar where nobody sees you.
Sweetness.
Let's see. Okay, that guy's dead. That guy's unconscious. That guy's unconscious. Okay, big guy in the cloak sees the other guy who's trying to stab you again, Flint. 19 to
big guy in the cloak?
Yeah, the big guy in the cloak.
I thought he was... So he's not... He first took out a
He's helping us.
He's helping you.
us.
But now he's coming at me?
No, he's coming at the guy that's trying to attack you.
Okay.
And that's
I
a
misunderstood.
19 to grapple, so he's going to pick the guy up and toss him out the window. And he throws him out into the alleyway, back behind the bar. So through all the confusion, there's still a lot of chaos going on in here right now. Tybalt, what are you doing?
I'm drinking Verner's drink.
I like this. I like his train of thought.
And currently face palming. If it looks really bad for Flint, though, I'm gonna step.
Okay. Yeah, 2 more dwarves are starting to come at you, Flint. It looks like these 2 have come in from outside. One of them has a hammer. The other one looks like he has a longsword. And as they rush you, 16 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Fucking weapons in a bar fight.
That's gonna be.
So
He
they
murdered a dude with a scythe.
Oh, never mind it.
I think he sodomized him first.
You're going to take 4 points of bashing damage as this guy kind of caps you in the leg with his hammer. Okay. And let's see, the other one's going to go for big guy, and that's 13. So plus 4, 17 still misses. As he kind of thrusts at this big dude, it kind of tears his cloak a little bit, and the sword doesn't seem to even connect. This guy seems to be wearing very heavy armor. Let's see.
Is he a guard for the city?
Who knows? And Flint, it's your turn.
It is my turn. How many? Okay, what dwarves are left, and what are their locations? How's everything? If I'm center of attention, how's everything look for me?
You are.
I need a visual, please.
The 2 of you are off to the corner, kind of like if you think of the place like a typical restaurant when you walk in. How there's probably I would say 3 round tables in the front when you first walk in, and then there's 2 sets of booths over to the side. Over to the right-hand side, and then the stage is on the left-hand side, and then the bar, of course, is in the very back of the room. So where you guys are currently, you're back in the back right-hand corner near the booths and the bar.
Near the booths.
Right.
Okay. And how many dwarves are there?
There are 2 more dwarves that are rushing you currently. The other 4 have been subdued.
Okay. With that being said, and crap. You know what? Screw it. I don't go anywhere without my goats.
Okay.
I call my goats.
All right.
Oh God, it's about to get crowded.
Oh God.
Tybalt, as you're sitting there sipping on Verna's drink, you feel a rumbling of the floorboards underneath you, and you catch a faint smell on the wind that smells oddly like goat.
I'm glad not the goats. Do you guys want to go to a different room?
Please.
Alright, I'm gonna go into another room with the 2 of them.
Okay. The only other room is the one that Jinx and the 3 guys went into, so...
Oh, it's about to get crowded in there.
So yeah, we'll say that all of you guys just go back there, as all of this is playing out. A stampede of goats comes crashing through the front door. Flint, roll to hit.
Roll the hit for my goats. Oh shit, where are my goats at? Where are they at?
Where are my goats at?
Yeah, where are my goats at? I thought you gave me a thing.
I did. It's on the goats.
Oh, that's right. I got to pull the goats up. My bad. All right.
Okay, need you to roll that 7 more times.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? 2, 3, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time.
One more time. There you go.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them hit.
Damn, did they receive a nerf or something? I thought they hit harder than that.
He's been hitting with advantage a lot of times.
And
actually, they do hit harder than that. So roll, because they were charging, roll another 5d4.
That's right. That's where the damage came from.
From the horns.
Ooh.
That sucks.
That's a lot of wood.
Okay. And actually, it's going to be enough to take them both out anyway, so I'm going to say you split the damage amongst the two of them. And as this stampede of goats comes through, you hold Amberhorn up, and you just kind of wave it around, and they meh, as this thunder of hooves pushes these two in a wave out the window where the other one went before, and the wave of goats kind of follows them. At this point, the big guy kind of looks down at you, Flint.
I look up at the big guy and I go, "Thank you."
He grabs you by your collar and lifts you up.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
Get out of here now!
And with that being said, as I'm passing by the bartender, I throw him 50 gold.
What the ever loving fuck, man?
Jesus.
I throw 50 gold at him and run out the bar.
Okay.
And I find an alleyway. I run towards an alleyway.
Okay.
And I do this. Well, I wild shape. There we go. Oh, wait, there we go.
All right,
Ah,
what are you wild shaping into?
a kitty cat.
Okay. You meow, and you are now a cat. And nobody saw you.
That's ridiculous.
And the goats, and with that, the goats go away, right?
Yep. Because that breaks your concentration, so. Actually, no. It does not break your concentration. If you cast a concentration spell before you wild shape, you keep concentration.
Okay. So.
There's some goats running through town now.
But I don't have control over them. So.
Well, if
They're
you.
just in.
I mean, if you have concentration, you still have control over them. They're just kind of like sitting around eating trash at this point.
Yeah, eating
They're-
trash.
they're
And with that being
devouring the
said,
dead.
I'm going to go ahead and start walking, kitty cat walking back to Violet's house
Okay.
because now I'm useless. Goats are still there.
that was amazing. I walk away for 5 seconds, come back. There's a bar fight. What?
All right, so
It's
just
changed
wait
since
till
I was.
Like, wait, what?
Bar fights have changed since the last one I was in. Usually it's a couple punches, somebody breaks a bottle. I don't
Right?
remember like the part where somebody summons goats to fuck up everything in its way.
Oh man, that was a mess.
Usually people walk away from the bar fight. These guys seem dead.
hey, you did get some information about your family, though.
Yeah, that they're not there.
He didn't say that.
Damn it! Now I'm gonna have to go back and listen because I missed that.
I think the fighting died down. Do you guys want to go back in what's ever left of the bar?
If it's still open.
I'm just sitting at the table that we were sitting before they left, wondering why they left.
Jinx, all three of those guys are hugging you, like, scared.
Aww. I'm gonna console them. Normally.
Tybalt, Luis, and Coins are hugging you, scared.
I'm gonna hug them back.
That was crazy, wasn't it?
What the hell was going on in there?
I don't know. That's a very angry dwarf in there. Or dwarves, actually.
This is why their kind stay in the lower district. I knew it was bad news seeing them come up here.
Which one said that?
One of the workers said that.
Okay. Well, it seems like it's over now. So yeah. What exactly do you guys do?
We work in the mines. Timothy there, he got a fancy job working as a waiter for the lady.
Oh? A fancy job? What lady?
There's only one lady in town. Well, one that's worth anything.
I'm gonna pout.
Don't take that the wrong way. I mean, the one in charge of everything.
It's okay. I'm just teasing. So, I'm not really from around here, but I think I heard a name. Is it the Gray?
Of course, that's her.
Oh, okay. I mean, that must be really cool. Working for someone with so much power.
You would think so. He kind of scratches the back of his head. It's a little nerve-wracking, but the pay's good. Just don't like the fact I could lose my job at any time. Yeah, man, I don't know why you're putting up with that shit. You should just come back with us.
Lose your job at any time? Why?
She has high standards.
Oh, like what? If you put the fork the wrong way, you get fired?
Yes, you could say that. He kind of looks like he's sweating a little bit.
Well, don't worry. I mean, we're friends. You can badmouth your boss, and nobody's gonna run back and tell her.
Persuasion.
Whoa.
Damn.
God damn.
Might as well just give him advantage at that point.
I mean, he can't beat an 8.
It's okay. I'm gonna place my hand on his hand.
Really not that comfortable saying it, but I'm kind of aware.
Oh.
Thing.
You aware of what?
Rats. He kind of looks disgusted at himself when he says that.
Oh. I'm gonna, continue to, rub my hand over his hand. What's wrong with that?
People don't really... I mean, look, wares get looked down upon in this city as is, and where rats are exactly, the best... I can't really control myself when the change happens.
I mean, sometimes it's, good to go wild a little bit.
Charisma check.
Oh man, that 20 was on the wrong side. I saw the 20 roll up.
Guess what you've been drinking?
Oh shit, the Damas drank. I get advantage, right?
Constitution check.
Prostitution check.
It's poison.
Yeah. Go wild. You were enthralling for some reason. You're new in town?
Yeah, I mean, I've come through a few times, but I haven't been here in a really long time.
I thought you looked familiar. You're
Yeah.
you're guys, she's with the group, the performers that haven't been here in a while. Jinx.
I'm gonna strike a pose.
You're right. She's the dancer.
And 14.
Holy crap. Who would thought she'd be back here in this bar? Oh man, like I sorry, Tim. I didn't believe you at first. You were like, no, they'll show up here one day. But you're right.
Well, I can't disappoint my fans and not ever show up again.
Oh, look, no. I mean, you're great. You're amazing. Like, I can't believe I'm actually right here with you, and you're right here with me. And wow.
So I'm gonna lean like uncomfortably close towards Tim, and so Mr. Gray doesn't like lawyers? I'm gonna say questioningly.
Of course she doesn't. Everybody knows that.
That's crazy. So, what does she like?
Money, relics, shiny things. The only things that gives her joy in life.
I could think of other things that bring a lot more joy than money.
Tim is flustered at this point. And he is going to roll a charisma check of his own.
Oh!
And he's getting help from his wingman.
Oh, come on, he's got double help.
And he rolled a 19.
So, I mean, I'm trying to seduce him, so I don't think I would be resisting any type of come on. Like, I don't really know where to go with that.
Okay, I think that has happened at this point.
Like, it's one of those things where two things collide. And
Any information you want out of him is free game currently. Anything that he can give.
so what does Lady DeGray do? Like, really?
She acquires smaller companies and brings them into her own, and then she breaks them up and keeps the money for herself.
This doesn't sound nice.
She's not a nice lady at all.
So you work in her home? Who disconnected, reconnected?
I don't know. It was me. It was Brad.
Oh. So, has she had any strange visitors lately?
Not that I remember, honestly. I mean, the house has been kind of quiet. Like, she's had a couple of her, lovers come in and out, but not anyone unusual, I would say.
Lovers?
Yeah, I mean, she's a powerful woman. She gets what she wants.
Oh, I see.
What does she typically want?
Whatever it is she feels like. And then when she gets tired of them, she kicks them out.
Like out of the house or out of the town?
Out of her life. And whatever
Well, I
that
mean,
entails, who knows?
lots of ladies do stuff like that.
I mean, you wouldn't do something like that, would you? I mean, you're loved by everyone.
No, I would never push anyone out of my life. I would like as many people in it as I can have. So tell me, have you noticed anything strange lately?
Not really. I mean, there was a few weird people walking around town. There was that big guy out there. I mean, people seem to kind of be avoiding him.
Yeah, he was kind of big.
Yeah, he threw a guy through a window. That was weird.
Yeah, he must be really strong. But I'm sure you're pretty strong.
Yeah, sure I am. Alright, yeah, easy there, Slugger. Things sound like they've quieted down out there. We're gonna go grab a couple more drinks. You guys want anything?
Yeah, we could definitely use some more of that stuff from the decanter.
But if you want, we could grab a bottle to go.
That sounds like a fabulous idea.
Awesome. So yeah. He will go grab a bottle of this stuff for you guys. Tybalt, you have been sitting here with your two new friends listening to this the entire time.
I thought we went back in the bar.
I don't know, did you?
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he
I said, let's go check out the bar. What's left of the bar?
Okay, well then this has been happening in the background. So yeah, yeah. As you walk back out into the bar, it's a mess. It looks like the fighting has calmed down a little bit. Some of the paladins have come in and arrested a few people. You see the big guy standing there talking to some of them. And you notice one of the paladins go for his manacles and start to try and put them on the big guy, but then the other one stops him and just shakes his head.
Can I ask one of the paladins, like, who's the big cloaked guy?
Not somebody we want to deal with. I don't know why the fuck he's here, but he needs to leave.
Are you guys gonna arrest him? He did throw a dwarf out the window.
Yeah, we can't. Besides, he didn't actually do any of the killing here. From what I can tell, he was trying to break up the fight.
That's what it looked like, but...
What happened to my drink?
I drank it.
Why? I was coming back, had to go to the bathroom.
So who is that guy? I know he's not supposed to be here, but what's his name?
His name's Barnabas.
Oh.
As in, like, the one that got exiled?
Right. Which is
I heard
why...
that guy has 6 kids.
Yeah, that's why he shouldn't be here. Look, if you want to try and chase him down, be my guest. But I personally don't feel like having my head caved in tonight.
I'll roll the dice.
Okay.
Is he still in the bar, or did he leave?
He left. He definitely left. After they tried to cuff him, he walked out.
I want to.
You went back to the manor.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
All right, can I say goodbye to my my new friend Luis and the merchant, and remind him to if he's ever in Zento to come look us up.
Yes, of course. Be glad to see you all again. This is quite an exciting evening. Coin told me that this place would be a little, I wouldn't say dangerous, but exciting for sure. I just wasn't expecting there to be this much excitement in one night.
Yeah, me neither. Honestly, I didn't think I'd ever want to see a man get raped.
Yes, I could have done without seeing that myself.
Somebody got raped?
Yeah, saw to be his rape.
Anyway, I gotta go, guys. I'm gonna try to track down that cloaked guy.
Bon revoir, my friend. And, Verna, are you going with Tybalt, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna scoot with him.
Okay. So you two are tracking this guy. Jinx, you are leaving with your new friend.
Damn. Yeah.
Okay. We're not going to go into details, but roll performance check for me.
I mean, it'd be cool if you did.
It'd be cool. It'd be a lot cooler if he didn't.
Maybe I'll animate it later.
Oh God, no!
I need some
Timothy.
jewelry.
You rocked his world, but he was mediocre.
Well,
You rolled a 12.
it just means I have to get more out of him in pillow talk.
Yep. We'll get you some more information later. Tybalt, roll a survival check with Verna's help. Unless, Verna, you want to do it.
A survival.
We're gonna do it with my help.
Yeah, they're gonna do it.
Doing it.
Okay, here we go.
With help of 15. Verna, as you're looking down, kind of following the ground where you think you saw this guy leaving out the door, you see these rather large, what look like hoof prints.
The Moose Man went that way.
The Moose Man.
Dude, that's a new fucking legend. The Moose Man of Burgata proper.
Nobody said he was a moose.
Oh, he is now.
You can
He's a
track him
moose
by
now.
his moose knuckle.
That's right.
It's terrible.
From camel toe to moose knuckle. God, Uma, this is why I brought you in this campaign. Shut up, pussy. Alright, so yeah, you see these large hoof prints, but they're not like from a horse. Like, it's sets of two, or just one set, not like sets of two. You also notice that there's kind of a swish of what looks like a cloak that has been kind of moving through the dirt and mud. You can assume this is the guy. He seems to be heading to the east.
Above game, do we know what race friggin' that dude is?
Mm-mm.
He's a
Oh,
damn
never
moose.
asked, did we?
We didn't really get a chance to talk to him. He just growled at us.
Well, no, we've known about him for a while though. Like, we just
Oh.
You've known about him, but you don't know any information about him.
Yeah, we should have asked more questions.
Just what he was accused of, right?
And then he's a champion of
Right.
Yeah, we know.
Burgata.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So, you have a track of something?
Is it leading out the city or going deeper into the city?
It seems like it seems like he's going back down into the lower districts.
I'm on the trail.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
What kind of pace are you guys keeping to?
Quick one. I want to find him. Talk to him.
Okay.
Quick and alert. Make
Can I
sure
ask
you know.
what time of the night it is?
At this point, it's probably about 10 o'clock.
Well, I'm not making it home tonight, I guess, so I'm not worried about it.
Is Werner with me?
Yeah, Verna's with you.
Yes, I'm with you.
We gotta get back to the house.
I mean, we can sneak into Uma's violet window. We're good.
Bitch catching hands, you come through my window when I'm sleeping.
Sure. So, what you want to do? You want to follow?
Yeah,
See
yeah,
if we
we're
can do
following.
something?
We're following.
All right, let's do this.
So, keeping a fast pace, need you guys to roll another survival check. Go with, well, Tybalt, yeah. Tybalt, you notice these weird footprints as they seem to kind of veer off to the left and kind of back up through some of the seedier looking alleyways. But based on what you can tell, it looks clean. It doesn't seem to be anything down there.
Like he just disappeared?
Not that he disappeared, just that there's no opposition.
Alright, I'm gonna go into the alleyway.
Okay. And as you make your way down to the end of the alleyway, you do see a large cloaked figure who is trying to move away some crates.
Barnabas? I just wanted to thank you for helping our friend. He gets carried away sometime.
You should be careful.
You should be treated better considering you're one of their champions.
No champion.
We actually came with Mayor Higgins.
Wallace.
Yeah.
He's back in town.
He is, he is. He spoke very highly of you.
I bet he would.
You guys are friends, correct?
Friends wouldn't be the word I would use.
What word would you use?
Not talking currently.
Well, he seems fond of you, and he misses you.
I don't believe you.
Tell him the
Besides,
truth.
the way he does things, he wouldn't need anybody anyway.
Everybody needs some help. We can definitely use a man like you. I heard the bullshit they said you did. I, for one, don't believe it.
Oh, you don't think I did it? You don't think that I saw a small girl sleeping in her bed in the middle of the night and I just had this sudden urge as he starts walking slowly up towards you, Tybalt, to just take my hands, reach down into her bed, and grab her neck, and relish in watching the breath drain from her.
No, I don't. I tend to be able to tell killers when I meet them, and you don't seem like a cold-blooded type.
You don't know me. Be careful getting involved with these politicians. They like
What
to...
can you tell me of Wade the Grey? I'm assuming that's who you're talking about.
You're assuming.
I assume a lot of things.
And that's what's gonna get you killed.
I'm surprised it hasn't already.
Give it a couple of days. I'm sure I'll see your face on that newspaper. He points down to the ground.
What's on the newspaper?
There is a headline written here. And Verna, this newspaper looks familiar to you.
Oh, is it in Thieves?
The headline.
Okay, what does it say?
It says, Foreign Delegation meeting with the Four Faiths Council tomorrow. And the next headline underneath that says, Normal looking man eats sandwich with a fork.
What the-
So, is there like is there secret messages in that little headline there?
You do notice it as Thieves Can't.
Okay, what does it say?
Man eats sandwich with fork.
Normal looking man eats sandwich with fork.
In Thieves Can't, it says to you, thousands of penguins help us make salad.
All right, I wrote that down, and that's even worse.
What the fuck?
Is there any more like Thieves Can't language on there?
Not from what you can decipher.
Okay.
Talk about all these damn penguins.
I'm guessing
Sandwich.
Barbados can read Thieves Can't. Yeah.
All I'm saying, Barnabas, is we can use guys like yours help. And I put my hand out to shake for him to shake it.
He kind of scoffs at you. I'm not the guy you want helping you.
You might be the guy we need, though.
What, do you think I just run around town in a cape and helping people because I feel like it?
I don't know why you go around town helping people, but you clearly go around town helping people.
I'm not even supposed to be here.
So why are you here then?
Persuasion.
You want me to roll persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
With a vengeance.
With the vengeance. Oof,
That's not with a vengeance.
that's definitely not a vengeance.
He matched.
He has no vengeance either.
Frankly, it's none of your business. And for your own safety, I would suggest you forget you saw me tonight. And your friend, and by the way, I know he's with you. Make sure he doesn't stay in the public eye for a couple of days.
Will do. Thank you again for your help. Stay safe.
He moves the crates away and disappears down a corridor that seems to have been hidden behind them.
Corridors.
But
We should get back to Oma's house. I mean, sorry, Violet's house.
Okay. And the two of you make your way back to the Zapata Manor.
That was weird.
while we're walking back, can I ask? I'm aware of like the newspaper language, right? Because I had taken those newspapers way early in the campaign to study them.
Yes, you are familiar that Verna gets her information from her spy network through those newspapers.
I asked her what the newspaper said.
It said, thousands of penguins make a salad.
I have this completely puzzled look on my face. What does that mean?
A lot of salads.
You tell me, bro. We gotta look for penguins. It's probably a metaphor for something.
What's a penguin?
I love penguins. Don't make fun of them.
Sorry about that, guys.
I mean, she does kind of waddle with that one arm.
And she waddled away. Waddle, waddle.
Yes, you waddle.
Waddle to a punch.
All right, let's get. It's almost the time where she's gonna lock the door.
Yeah. As you two are walking up to the manor, you make your way back. Verna, your disguise is still intact. You look rather lovely still, even through all the excitement. Tybalt, you still kind of look like shit.
Meow.
You see a cat.
Do we know it's Flint?
This cat smells funny.
Flint, roll a nature check for me real quick.
This cat smells like shit.
The cat has a beard.
Has a beard.
Yeah, I definitely know who that cat is.
In all the excitement, apparently Flint did not concentrate well enough on his form.
Are we back at the house? I guess I leave the door open so Flint can come inside.
Yeah. You all are back at the manor now.
I'm out of wild shape now.
Jinx is not with us, right?
No, Jinx is not.
Still being a whore.
Jinx has been triple teamed.
I am getting intel. Thank you very much. Don't call me a whore.
Okay, whore.
Yo, Flint, what in the actual fuck happened back there?
He made references that I didn't like. He wanted me to kiss his ass, and I made him pay for that. I don't kiss anybody's ass.
Killed a bunch of doors.
You vivisected a guy!
Like I said, he wanted to be an ass, so I made him an ass.
Anyway, I ran into the guy who helped you. He's actually the missing champion of Burgata.
Really? I didn't realize he was that big.
He's a big guy. He says,
I know. I know. He lifted me up.
Anyway, I'm going to bed.
For those of us in the peanut gallery, is that the one he shoved his rod up? Was the big guy, or was it somebody else?
It was somebody else.
Okay.
That was a dwarf.
The guy is really...
Well, I had fun.
I'm going to bed. Good night.
Alright, I'm going to bed too.
Okay. You all make your way to your rooms that Violet's father has provided for you. Very lovely estate rooms. Big plush beds, large armoires that you can store any of your clothing or gear that you want to put in there for now. Feel like you're going to sleep pretty well in these beds for sure.
Is there any plants in my room?
Yes, actually. They gave you a room with a couple of potted plants.
Yay.
Go nuts.
Mates with the plants.
He said go nuts.
No.
So you all settle down for the evening, and the next morning you wake up, and it's a beautiful day. Sun shining through these large windows in each of your rooms. And what would you like to do when you wake up?
I'd like to head downstairs to the kitchen.
Okay.
For breakfast.
As you walk up to the kitchen, the small lady Pebbles, she kind of sticks her head out the door. No! You go sit down.
Okay. Can I have some bacon and eggs?
I'll get you some bacon and eggs. Just have a seat. I'll bring it to you.
And some ale?
My God, man. Yeah, I can get you some ale.
Thank you.
She will go and prepare your breakfast and bring it out to you. Is everybody else doing?
I'd like to wash this fucking makeup off.
Okay. There is a wash basin in your room, so you can actually, all of you have full-size tubs in your room, too. You can completely take a bath if you wanted.
Okay.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna go downstairs and look for the mayor.
Yeah, how's juggling sausage now, Owly?
I don't know. I want to know where. I don't even know where I'm at. I could be in like the servants' quarters inside the Gray's Manor for all I know.
Yeah, never split the party.
Watch me.
I wake up in Lady the Gray's bed. Like what?
Double.
What is happening?
Well, I'm gonna take my normal bath and
Triple.
head down for breakfast.
All right. Yeah, so everybody gets washed, I'm assuming, or the ones that want to. You all head down for breakfast. Before we get to that, Jinx, you had a little too much to drink last night,
Okay.
and you don't remember entirely what happened after you left the bar. But
Okay.
where you are currently, it's a very nice bed.
Shit. This is plush. I'm gonna look around and see what I see.
You do hear some small, very soft snoring next to you.
I am going to look to see who is snoring next to me.
And this is what you see.
Oh, it's got art for it.
Fart thing? What? Who's what?
Wilma farting? Oh, I misread that. You banged an old woman.
Is she old? Like, how old does she look?
She's actually not that old.
Oh, I just went off of the gray hair.
It's a gnome woman who's next to you, who actually has a surprisingly nice figure for a gnome. And though she does have small streaks of silver in her hair, she actually looks to only be about her mid-30s.
Oh, well, that's not bad. She's just like next to a 16-year-old. Good morning.
Morning. Who? What?
I'm gonna look around to see if there's a bottle still sitting around, because I think that will explain my age.
There's 2 more bottles of that stuff on the counter. One of them is knocked over.
I think we may have had a bit to drink.
I think you're right too. You probably need to go.
Okay.
And this didn't happen.
Well, why not?
Because I don't think the lady's going to be very happy if it did.
Where am I right now?
Far Cry Manor.
Far Cry Manor. And who owns this place?
Drake does, obviously.
She kind of very sheepishly raises her hand.
Okay. So, why would you not be okay with me being here?
Because I don't think the council would like it very much.
And that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Oh, thank God, because I was going to go to bed.
No! I've been to bed the whole time.
We got another, 3 hours, you know?
Well, I could go for a while. I'm drinking tonight, so.
Well, I think Verna wants to be here for the council meeting, so...
Yes, please.
Well, you didn't even get to have a chance to talk to my papa.
We'll probably have to do that out of session.
I want to figure out who the hell I just woke up with.
And you'll be getting some stuff out of session, too, because of your little drunken escapade.
I would have loved if you're like, oh, you're in the DeGray Manor. Like, oh.
Nope.
Oh, no.
But close.
With my escapade, I won't be needing to go to the council meeting now.
Yeah, we're gonna shave your beard.
Nah, just go
No,
with
you will not.
Oh man, that was an experience.
That was a pretty fun session.
That was fantastic.
No one did anything but run and hide and sleep around.
Brad slept the entire session.